then we come to catastrophes. And you might say to yourself, well, I have great sympathy for those people's houses were flooded in Texas and Florida. I do. My sister's house was flooded in Houston or near Houston. And so I have great compassion. But even for my family, I can't take the money from you or borrow it for the next generation, just say, hey, here's a pot of money, go rebuild your house. We should do it in a responsible fashion. We've already, I think, spent 30-some-odd billion on emergency relief for the hurricanes. There's another 90 billion. But you know what I've said? Instead of just plunking 90 billion down or actually printing it over at the Federal Reserve or borrowing it, instead of just doing that, why don't we take the 90 billion from somewhere in the budget that it shouldn't be? People come to me all the time, they want something from government. I say, well, if you want something from government, tell me where to take it from, because I'm not going to borrow anymore. We should take it from some other place in the budget. Where do you get the 90 billion from? So I've had some suggestions, and you know how many votes they get? About 10 or 15 people will vote with me. I say, well, you know what, let's not send it to Pakistan this year. They burn our flag, they put Christians in jail, they put the guy in jail, a Dr. Afridi, who helped us to find bin Laden. We finally got bin Laden. He'd been living high on the hog in the middle of a town, a mile or two from a military academy. Everybody probably knew he was there in the Pakistani government, and he lived uninterrupted. We finally got him when a guy named Dr. Shakil Afridi gave us information. You know what Pakistan did to this doctor? He's in jail for 33 years. You know what they did with a Christian by the name of Asia Bibi? Pakistan has her on death row. She went to the well in a small village to draw water. And as she was drawing water, the women of the village began stoning her and beating her with sticks as she lay on the ground bleeding, and everybody watched and gawked as she lay on the ground bleeding. She was crying out for help when the police finally arrived, and she thought she'd been saved, only to be arrested for being a Christian. And yet we've given $33 billion to Pakistan over the last decade. Good money after bad. Almost everybody up here loves it. They just want more of your money to go to Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, China, you name it. They'll send your money anywhere, and we've got a country that needs it here. Instead of nation building abroad, why don't we build our country here at home? Why don't we do some nation building here at home?